July. Yeah. Season 3, Derby Jockey. It's July. How you doing? Laowai Jockey. And, yeah, I got a bit of time. It's actually July at the time of recording, and my place is still cooking hot. Oh, man. I think last time I checked, it was 32 degrees inside. Yeah, air conditioning broke. Everything isn't working. Got the fans, though. I have them more pointed towards my retro gaming stuff than actually me, because I want to keep that cool, I guess. Don't want that to overheat. Yeah, so let's get into July. What is going on with July? So we'll hit the Jishu, which means continue in Chinese. There it is, Laowai 20. And, just to let you know, I actually have backed this up, my save file on this. I'll leave it as a bit of a mystery on how I did it, because I might do a reveal in the next 6 months here on what some new hardware that I have recently acquired, and it does allow me to back up my save file. So I'm a little less nervous now that my progress won't disappear. So yeah, he is saying make money. I know that. I'm sure of that. July, first week, make money. All right, so let's take a look at this. Here's the thing. There are no G1s until October. So we've got this month. We got a few months, right? We got July. We got August and September. We got 3 months in there that we don't have anything. So with G1. So we're going to have a lot of the G2s, the G3s, and some specials. Now, I just put this up. As you can see, I've modified it a bit. And I did that for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to show some extra stuff. Also, where all this is going. Because this month seems to be the month of the locals. And, yeah. So what I'll do actually now is I'm going to show you something else that I did. It is a map that I actually created. Now, as you can see by this map, I took it from the PS1 predictor software / game called Keiba Seisho no Hosoku. I think that's how you say it. It's from 1995. I haven't done any videos on predictors, but I probably will, and that's sort of an idea. Hopefully by the end of the year, at least do one video. This one I might do a video on. Now, it's not going to be like a Let's Play. These things are just a product of their time. They were used to predict the horse and who's going to win, what race. So they're rather have a shelf life. So now they're just sort of ornaments that sit on a shelf. But they are good for a few things. I shouldn't really just, say that they're useless. They're still good. For example, I took one of them and I turned it into a map of Japan and where are all the racetracks, which I thought kind of cool. So you can take a look at that. Also, too, on the left side, I organized it. So we've got the east of Kanto of Tokyo Nakayama. Then we have the locals, which are the east, which are Niigata and Fukushima. Then we have the west, which is Kansai, which is Kyoto and Hanshin. Then we got the locals, which are Chiyoko and Kokura. And then we got way up in the north there. We've got Hokkaido. In fact, the Chinese for Hokkaido is Beihai Dao, which Bei means north, and then Hai means like sea, and then Dao means like where or location, I think. But yeah, there you go. And that is Sapporo and Hakudate. Now, in other games, I don't think they consider those locals. They're still, east and west, so the local east is still part of east, local west is part of west. But I just created it for this game. I created this map. So, and I'll probably use this now for future games as well, because I like it. It looks cool. And I might change that little sidebar there, depending on the game that I'm playing. Yeah, cool, awesome. And like I said, I'll probably do some sort of review of this, predictor software. Like I said, products of their time. I won't go on with all that stuff. Okay, getting back to the actual July messages here. As you can see, I have done a couple of things in the local west of Chiyoko, right? Done the CBC and the Takamatsu no Yomiya Hai, which is easier to say in Chinese, which is the Gaosong Gongbei. So there you go. Yeah, I've done that one. And that became a G1 in 1996. I found some information on that. Also, too, so I was looking at this going, all right, what am I going to do? Well, they forced me into Chiyoko Week 1 because there isn't anything else with the G. So I'll be doing that definitely for Week 1. Week 2, I have a choice. Well, I could go back and do the CBC show, but I've done that and won that. So there is something hanging out in Sapporo, which is kind of cool, that Sprinter Stakes. So I might check that out. That's the Hokkaido region, as you can see, W2. It's down there at the bottom. Week 3, I have a choice. I could go to Chiyoko again, and I might do that, only because I haven't won this one. And it is what is it? The Chunchini Sports Show 4-year-old Stakes. Now, here's the thing. Since 2001, it has changed to the 3-year-old Falcon Stakes. Yeah, I've actually made an audio clip that I'll probably put together for a video sometime during this upload production time in the next week here, explaining this 3-year-old, 4-year-old stuff, because yeah, there were some changes that happened in Japan. Year 2000 was like the big change and in horse racing in Japan, like the new century, the new the new millennium, the new everything. So we'll talk about that in another video that I hopefully will put out soon. What was that? That was week 3. Or I could go to Fukushima, or I could go to Hokkaido, Sapporo, right? So I'm not sure. I'll figure that out. I'll probably just stay in Chiyoko, right? Because week 4, the only thing that I can do besides doing a race I've already done is the Fukushima one. And by the way, these two Fukushima, week 3, week 4, they're their signature races. They're like their G1 equivalents, right? So, and I do like that Radio Tampa show, though. I do like that. But I think I might just stay in Chiyoko when it comes up. Now, if you notice way down at the bottom, I've also added in Sapporo Week 4, the Memorial Horse Stakes. Now, I won't be able to qualify for that. But it does happen in this month. It's you need to have the male or female Triple Crown winner at any time in any season. I'm working on the female one. I mean, you guys already know that. I did win in the last episode. I did win the Oaks, which is cool. I got the Queen Elizabeth, which is in November. Fingers crossed I can win that. And I'm not going to scum save it. So if I lose it, I lose it, right? Because I don't want to damage my save file. And I don't like scum saving. I try not to anyways. I say that, but I might end up doing that for future games, depending on the difficulty. Now, you have to be ranked top 3 of that season. I am currently number 1, so technically I qualify for that. But like I said, I don't have the Triple Crown, so there you go. So I won't be doing that. But in the future, if I eventually get a Triple Crown, male or female, definitely I'll do that, because it's week 4, right? That'll be kind of cool. And it's up in Hokkaido, up in the north, which is really cool too. I like the north. I like the west. Northwest. Yeah, cool. I like it. All right, so enough talk. Let's get into these games here. Now, I probably won't be seriously checking out the... it's got to go full screen. There we go. I won't be seriously checking out the horses in this. So, yeah, here we go. We are in the local west of... I forgot it again. Whatever that name is. What is it? Chokiru? There you go. I'm a fast forgetter. All right, I haven't done anything this year there, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, there it is. Okay, I guess we're gonna be doing 3 races here, which is kind of nice. We got a 4-year-old, a 500 10,000s and under, 900 10,000s and under, 5-year-old special, and that is a special. It says Tourbillon, and then of course the G3, which we'll be doing. Okay, let's do this. So here's our first one, 1200. It is a turf. And, yeah, all right. Let's, well, not really much else. It's a generic one. It's a qualifier to get them into the open, right? So here we go. We have 2 horses, and here they are. So yeah, here are the 2 horses. Now, I have not looked at their information, so I'm going blind on this. We have a female, and we have a male. And we have the female, of course, being an insert, and the male being a closer. So let's take a look at what the female, to say about the female. Generic message. All right. And what do we got for the male horse? And we got generic message. Okay. So, what do I do in this case? Well, they both gave me the same message. I'm going to go with the male horse. It's a closer. I did some inserts last week. I would have gone with the female if it was a closer. Both of them are the same, dark horse on heavy track. So they're not the best, but they're not the worst either. They're in the middle. So hopefully it won't be a heavy track. All right, we'll take the male horse. Okay, next is the 900, 10,000s and under. So there we have it. It is a 2,000. It is a turf. Yeah. And in Zhongjing, which is a Chukiro, which I do have in front of me here, the information on, which I'll look at that in a second because I haven't done this in a while. Okay, what's the deal? We have, well, first of all, let's take a look at the horses. All right, so we have a female horse here, and it is a front runner, not an escape, and we're getting that kind of same generic message. Let's take a look at the insert horse. It is a male, and we're getting a same message. All right, so what do we do? Well, let's go with the male, because it is an insert horse, but I do like how it handles heavy track, so we will do that. Let's do that. Okay. And we've got this G3. Now, this G3 is sort of the special 1800 turf. I forgot the name of it, but you'll see it. This will be race number 41 if I win this, apparently. And I do need to keep track of this stuff, right? Because there are a lot of races that require a certain amount of graded race wins to qualify, especially in... like when I'm 25 years and older, when I've got like a couple hundred of these things, I can qualify for the international races, right? Like the Trump de la Triomphe or Arc de la Triomphe. That's the one the Breeders' Cup. And there's Deauville Japan Day or something like this in Deauville, France, if you want to be technical. All right, anyways, but yeah, well, I'm gonna deal with that in another episode when I can talk about that then, or maybe a separate video. Not sure. Okay, but let's take a look at this. We have the gold. Here we go. We have two horses, and here's the information. Okay, both of these are insert horses. All right, we have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they both are good on heavy track. So what do they say about this 4-year-old? Okay, another generic message. What about the 6-year-old? Same thing. Okay, I'm looking at these two. I do like that black style. I like the color of that horse. But I'm going to go with the young horse. Only because it's young, right? But I don't know. I mean, we don't know their maturity level in the sense of how... if you play Japanese horse racing games, they have a maturity level. Some of them are better as they get later in life, and some of them are really good right at the beginning. So I'm going to go with assuming they're both early and considering, yeah, all right, this one's probably an early because it's 4-year-old and it's in a G3, so it's probably done a lot of winning or qualified. So yeah, let's go with that. So here we go. Let's go to the races. All right, there are only 8 horses in this. That's kind of cool. We're right in the middle, and we are a closer. What is the prediction for us? The prediction is kind of a odd-looking one. Almost looks like someone with a monocle, if you know what a monocle is. We are not the favorite. I believe the other horse that I was supposed to pick is considered the favorite at 1.5. So yeah, we don't have any bracket buddies because there's only 8 of us. So I am blue. And to be honest with you, yeah, there's a couple of front runners to watch out for. No escapes. And it's funny because this is a 1200, and that should be an escape one. So we should watch out for black, though, and watch out for green because they're in the front. Right. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so what is the deal with this track, by the way? Let's, yeah, green and black, I guess. All right, I guess so. Because we're trailing. So, yeah, what is the info on this track? So this is the information on the track. Now, I'll just leave it on this screen. As you can see, that's what the track design is. It is a left-handed. It is a straight stretch around the 309 meter is a straight stretch. And positioned well in the fourth corner is what they say. He's not saying that in this, but it doesn't matter. This is one of the only 2 left-handed courses in Central Racing. So we're doing the left, like Tokyo, right? The key to victory, utilize your burst speed. The pace picks up from point B. Now, point B is the 400 meter mark. It's all flat. So 400 is when it picks up. But make your move around point A, which is the 310 meter mark. So around 310, we're going to make our move. So we're flat. We're flat. Now, I don't know about the whole racetrack being flat, but it is flat going to the straight stretch. So around that 310, we're going to punch it. All right. So we'll get into position. Now, it doesn't say anything else. So I would think probably around the 500 mark to 400, 580, we're going to start getting into position. All right. 107.9. Oh, it sounds like that radio station. I think I've said that before in the past. So I have been on this track before, so. Now, they advise you to hit that direction button when you are, yeah, there we are, to keep up with the rest of them. So there I am. Okay, so I'm going to let all those guys settle. I'm going to move forward a little bit, and we'll stay as close to the rail, but I don't want to get boxed in. So as you can see, I'm slowly inching my way up. Okay, so we're at the 600 meter. Okay, so it was around the 500 that, yeah, which is what I'm doing now. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, so we'll punch it now. Here we go. Hopefully, I think we burned out. Or maybe we didn't. Here we go. Okay, I got to watch out for that black, I guess. Nope, we won. Wow. Okay, yeah, that worked. That worked. All right, I don't know, just worked. Okay. And we didn't beat the record, but that's okay. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm okay. If I scroll down further, by the way, that's I think the winnings, right? I'm not sure what that is on there. Something 4 furlong, 4963 F, whatever. I don't know what that is. I'll have to take a look at that. And, you know, I've been only playing this game for like 28 episodes. I'm just noticing that now. Okay, cool. All right, let's do the next one. This is 2000. We are an insert horse. Again, we know the track is the 310. Maybe we start doing our maneuvering around the 580. Okay, what is the prediction? The prediction is me, I think. No, not me. Sorry. It is Red. Red, the front runner, which is the... Was that the female horse I was supposed to pick? Or I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we got to watch out. There is some inserts going. All right, Bracket Buddy is a front runner. So what we'll do is we'll let everyone do their thing, take off, and then we'll get a lay of the land and try to position ourselves, you know, like I did in the last race. All right. Okay, so prediction is Red could possibly win this. So watch out for Red. I am a possibility of second. And what about third? Third could possibly be Dark Horse, which is gold, which is another insert. So red, gold. Watch out for red. Watch out for gold. And watch out for green. Red, gold, and green. Okay, that works for me. All right, yeah, Mr. Golfman. I don't have your name. I forgot it. I'm sorry. My brain can only hold so much information, and, well, I got to keep the useful stuff in there. And your name just really doesn't, you know, I'm sure it matters to you in, you know, electronic land, but to my brain, I'll just know you as Golfman. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay, here we go. So there it is. 1 minute 58.2. Look, that's where we are, way down at the bottom. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a thing-ish. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to punch it just a little bit. There we go. There we are. Just gave it just a little love tap. There we go. Just keep ourselves there. Okay, so we're feeling more like a trailer than a closer. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Let's. I want to get with where pink is right there. I want to be in that position. All right. Actually, maybe we'll get a little close. I got to be careful because those hitboxes. I showed you in the last episode. Those hitboxes, man. That's what I call them. I don't know what else to call them. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not being able to get in there. There we go. So I'm in an okay position there. I'll stay here for now. Not sure if I'm going to win this. I'm not too concerned because it is only a qualifier for this horse in particular. It might come up in the future for me to actually have this horse. So at the 3:10 mark, we'll give her a run. There we go. 5, 4, 3. Now we'll go for it. And there we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, come on, buddy. All right, we got to watch out. Pink's coming up from behind. You know what? Yeah, I burned out. Yeah, this horse. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was awful. Mr. Golfman, that was awful. Your horse. What do you mean I was too early? Well, your horse stinks. Sorry. Did I even qualify? Did I even get on that leaderboard? Yeah, I did. I came in 4th. All right. Well, that's fine. Yeah. So you win some, you lose some. But like I said, it's not a G1. It's one of those qualifiers. So I'm not worried about it. Mental note. Whatever that horse is, when I look in post-edit, not to pick it. Okay, this is it. Insert gold. G3. Okay. What is the deal? The deal is dark horse. Kind of cool. I like that. So 8.2. So we could possibly win this. That 6-year-old, excuse me, I lost my voice. A 6-year-old, I think, is down there in the 10. And, interesting. He might have actually been the one to win. Well, we're pretty close, actually. Okay, actually, my bracket buddy, which is also an insert, got to watch out for him. He's sort of a dark horse as well. So gold, got to watch out for green. And yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I'm an insert, so I'm not too worried about it. When I'm more of a front runner, I'll be more concerned. All right. What's the deal? 1800. Yeah, oh, it's you again. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully you gave me a better horse this time. All right, buddy. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to give it a quick tap, it says. Going there. Okay, so we'll give it a quick tap now. Tap it. There it is. Okay, there we are. As an insert. Oh my god, look at all that traffic. Oh, we just passed the post as well. Oh my goodness, look at all that traffic. It's a fast-paced race. I don't know. I don't know if I can do some maneuvering or not. This might turn into a complete and utter. I can't. I mean, I'm blocked in. There's no one's moving. Fast pace. Okay, I'm gonna go around the outside, I guess. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever done this. I'm gonna start creeping up a bit around that mark. Yeah, this is the only way to do it. Sorry, I'm screwed. If I don't get past that wall of horses, which seems to be okay. Yeah, let's go for it, I guess. Maybe we can win this. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? No, I didn't. I came in second. My goodness, man, that was a wall of horses. Did you see that? Yeah, you're satisfied. I'm not satisfied because I wanted to win that. I wanted to win that because now that means that, well, actually it doesn't. I mean, when I do this again in the future, well, I can go to the east. Well, no, because there isn't really any other races for me. So I guess I'll have another chance at doing this in next year. Look at that, 0.1 second. I mean, come on. Seriously. Yeah, that wasn't very good. All right, so we're in week 2. Now, we have a couple of choices here. And it says local, and that's why I was getting confused. Now, I've done this CBC stuff, so we're not doing that again. We've already won that. We won that CBC, right? Okay. Now, what else we got? We've got the G3 going on, and that is the G3 in Sapiro, right? Yeah, that's a Sapiro one. I can go to that. Now, there is also... I think that's the one I wanted because... Yeah. I think so. That's in week 2. Now, that's the CBC. Oh, is that it? Is that all there... Oh, okay. So they're not letting me pick the other one, which would have been also week 3, which is Fukushima. I guess they're not letting me do the Fukushima ones. That's strange. Okay. I guess you're only allowed one local. Okay, I guess we're heading off to Sapiro. All right. Guess so, because there's no other ones. I don't see it. Huh? I guess so. Okay. Already decided for me. That stinks. All right. I got to get back into my full screen here. Okay. Okay, there isn't anything in East. Yeah, that's it. They're just giving us this one. So we are in Sapiro, and I don't know if I've ever done a race there before. Yeah. But I'm gonna take this moment here. Actually, what I'll do is, let's take a look here. It's a 1200, and it is on turf. It is a G3, And let's see here. Well, here you go. Let's take a look at the horses. All right, and I'm back. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look at these horses. We have a front runner, female, 6-year-old, and a escape, male, 5-year-old. What does it said about this? Yeah. Okay, generic. Yeah, I guess we're just going to be getting those generics from now on. What is it said about the female horse, 6-year-old? Well, I pretty much have decided. I am going to go with the 5-year-old male horse. Only because look at its heavy track. Look at its look, it's 5 years old and it's an escape horse, right? So let's do this. All right. Okay. And there's another reason why I'm picking that horse. I'm just looking at the info on Sapiro, and just to give you a background on this, it is this race course attracts national attention in the summer. It is the summertime, as it's the starting point for maiden races. So races that, you know, the starting horses that I guess, you know, want to get into the opens and stuff. The course is small and flat, typical of local tracks. In the short distance maiden races, choosing front runner horses will give you a significant advantage. Well, I got an escape, and this isn't a maiden, it's a 5-year-old. So, yeah. Anyways, now the key to victory is don't get influenced by the other horses. Okay, fine. We've got an escape, so we're good there. So it says early moves are ineffective. Wait until it says around the 380 mark. But if you want to utilize your horse's finishing speed, wait until around the 350. Yeah, okay, so we're at the same. 350. Rail, 350. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Okay, so here we are. 1200, and we are in Sapiro. This is so cool. I think this is the first time I've ever done a race here. I could be wrong, though. But let's see. 1200. We are Dark Horse, 4.5. That 6-year-old horse that we could have picked is also a dark horse, 7.3. So we picked the right horse, but we got to watch out for an escape horse, or not an escape. We are an escape. The winner prediction is a female horse, which is a trailer or a closer. That is the orange horse. Okay, so we have some escape horses. We got to watch out for 1 and 2. Uh-oh. We got to watch out for my bracket buddy. Wow. So gold. So we got to watch out for white or gray, black, gold. And we also have to watch out for pink. Pink's got one as well. So there's quite a number of them. So, you know the deal. Here's the race course. Wow, that looks kind of cool. Very basic. Yeah, it's flat, as he's saying. I recognize that. Yeah, around, what is it, the 350 mark. We'll punch it. Let's do it. We'll do it then. Get to that rail. Okay, here it is. 108.5. Wow, okay. All right, now, here we're not going to touch anything except getting ourselves in position. So there we are. Okay, there we go. That's me in the gold, getting ourselves to that rail. See, there goes that pink I was telling you about. Mr. Pink, he's there. There's the other ones. Okay, so we're leaving it. Fast-paced race. A lot of escape horses, right? So what did they say? 350, 600. It's a fast race. Awesome. Cool. Maybe we can win this. That'll be really cool. Get this one down our belt. And now, go, go, go. Come on, guy. You can do it. Come on, go. Watch out. Here comes the pink. I got to... Uh-oh. He's coming up fast. He's coming up fast. No, we burned out. That was horrible. That was awful. Yeah, that was, I believe, the one predicted to win. And we came in second. Yeah, you're satisfied. I'm not. I didn't get this. I lost. But that's okay. That's fine. We can try it again another time. All right. So far, we're not winning. I think we won like 1. We're not doing too good. It's not good. Okay, we got 1200. Yeah. Okay, so this is week 3. What's going on in week 3? All right. What were we saying for week 3? Week 3. What do they give us? Now, week 3 gives us. Now we haven't won that one in Chioko. And there's also a special or a stakes there. What is in the east? I believe that is the east. Yes. Is that the east? No, it's a local. That's the local. Sorry, my bad. Local again is Sapiro. And we also have another local here. That is actually Fukushima. You know what? I think I'm going to stay because we didn't win the last two. Because I haven't won this race yet. So we're going to stay in the West. So let's do that. So we're just going to stay in the West for this one. So Chihiro. We're going back. Yeah. If I had won the others, I would have felt a little more confident. But we didn't. So we're going to stay in the West. So that's it. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to stay in the West. By the way, how is our levels? Are we still number one? Yes. Okay, good. Because I was a little worried there. We haven't been winning. So, yeah. All right. So we got a 5-year-old 900 and under. Okay. 910,000, that is. All right. Here it is. 1,200. Okay. Here are the horses. Okay, taking a look at these horses, we have a front runner. And the front runner is generic message. And we have an escape horse. And the escape horse is generic message, same guy. I'm going to go with the escape horse because escape, and also because it's 1,200 and it's good on track. I mean, the whole thing is saying pick this horse. So, yeah, we got it. All right. Here it is. This is the G3, which is surprisingly the second one in this. Oh, okay. Well, all right. This is the one that was changed in 2001. It is an 1800. And, all right, let's take a look at the horses. Okay, so it is 1800, 4-year-olds. We have an insert horse. And what is said about it? Well, there you go. It's generic message. And we have a front runner. And again, generic message. Well, no-brainer here. If you look at that front runner, it has better track, heavy track than the insert. It's a front runner. It's 1800. And we'll use that. Okay. And of course, we have this stakes, I believe it is. It is the East Ocean, I guess. All right. Well, this is a dirt one. Okay, we haven't done dirt in a while, I don't think. And it is a tubia, which means it is a stakes. It is a special. So it is a dirt. Oh, well, you know the deal. We got to pick which horse we got to pick. So there's no question about that. But let's take a look at the horses. Okay, according to Mr. Yufka, he wants us to take this horse. All right, it is a female horse, 6-year-old. It is an escape horse. The male horse. I would actually prefer this horse being a male, but I will honor Mr. Yufka's wishes, and we will pick this horse for this race. Have I won this before? I'm not sure. I don't keep track of these. So, yeah. All right, let's do this. Here we go. We're off to the races. Here we are. Escape horse, 1,200. Laowai jockey, 6-year-old. And what is the prediction? The prediction is moi. Yes, it looks like. All right, that's good. I like that. We can always, hopefully. Now, this, of course, is Choku, Zhongjiang. I love saying that the name is better when it's Zhongjiang. There you go, right at the top. It says it right there. And I'm looking again. I believe it's probably the 350 mark, because I got to go through all of my junk again. There it is, Zhongjiang. And yeah, no, that's, yeah, Zhongjiang. It is a local race, right? Of course. It is, let's see here, 309, the straight stretch is. It is a flat. This is the only one that's two left-handed, so we're going left like we did last time. So roughly around the 309 time is when we punch it. And I think that might help us with this. We'll punch it at that. Get ourselves in position, and at 309 we'll punch it. Hopefully it'll be fine. Might do some blocking. Okay, any other horses to watch out for? Nah. Yes, gotta watch out for orange, and gotta watch out for pink, and also white. But orange more specifically, because there's an escape in orange. All right, yep, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, watch out. Yeah, be careful. May the force be with you. You got it. Okay. 107.9. It would be great if we could beat that. That would be real cool. It would be really, really cool if we could beat that. Okay, there we go. There we are. That's me. The red with the arrow. Okay. Gonna sit pretty. We got orange there. That's the other front runner that I'd seen. He's hanging out. As long as he doesn't pass me, we'll be okay. I'm not touching anything. Don't pass me, please. Don't pass me, bro. Okay, that's the 5. He's starting to pass. That's the 4. All right, that's the 3 now. We'll start going for it. There we go. All right, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Now, question is, did we break the record? Well, it was 107.9, right? Nah, not even close. We got one. Not even close. No, we stunk. But at least we won something. Yeah, nah, we didn't break that record at all. That record fell on us. Okay, 1800 front runner. That's us. That is the one we didn't win. It'd be nice to win a G. It'd be nice to win one, please, for this week. What is the prediction? Prediction is dark horse for me. I like that. What kind of dark horse? I got a open triangle there in the middle. Front runner. Anything escape? Let's watch out for that. The prediction to win is actually the cha, or the red horse, as you can see. It's an insert. Cha means, or cha, it means sort of like insert or in the middle of. That's why I call it an insert horse. Okay, any escapes to watch out for? Yes, watch out for green. Watch out for, now any front runners? Pink and me. And watch out for 1 and 2, or gray and black. But we really have to watch out for green. Green's going to take off. So we're going to trail behind green, and we're going to try to get to that rail if we can. Yeah, okay. When we are, what are we? We're orange. Okay, so yeah, watch out for green. Okay, let's do this. 1800. Come on, man, let's win this. Yeah, know the deal. We're going the other way. Yada, yada. 309, we punch it. Yeah, I gotcha. I think it is, yeah. That seemed to work the last time, right? Okay, get to that rail. Get to that rail. Man, oh man, oh man. Get to that rail. Here we go. Go, go, go. That's me. There's that green. There's Mr. Green. Okay, I want to get to the rail. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna position myself in between these two so that they can't get ahead of me. So there's green doing his thing. I guess I can inch it out just a wee bit. There's that pinky horse. I don't want him to block me. Actually, this is turning into a bit of a problem. This might turn into a block. Look at Black there doing his fancy dance, man. I've talked about it before. If I did that, that's it. I'd probably eat all my stamina. So, yeah, that horse could win. If it wins, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start. All right, I'm going to start. Oh, I just got blocked there. I got blocked. Okay. Yeah, I just got blocked. No, I don't know if I can win. Yeah, I just got blocked. Oh, man. That was awful. That was just awful. That was horrible. I got blocked. I think came in third, right? Yeah, I definitely didn't come in second because I wasn't number 1. I got totally blocked. I got blocked. Yeah, I came in third. I got blocked. That was awful. Oh, forget it. Forget it. Next time, I don't know. That was horrible. I got blocked. What is it with July? I think this happened to me last year, or last season at this time. Okay, this is that special race that Mr. Yufko wanted me to do. All right. The prediction on this is me. Well, look at my bracket buddy. 103.7. Wow. Man, anyone put money on that? You put like 1 yen, you're going to have 100 yen or something, right? That's pretty crazy. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. What's the deal? Any other escapes to watch out for? Yeah, watch out for green. And watch out for orange. Okay, green and orange. Watch out for them. This is a 1700 on the dirt. Okay. Green, orange. Okay. All right, Mr. Yufka. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll have to give it a try. Okay, here we go. 143.4. Get out front. Let's see if we can do it. Man, that last race, that was so awful. Here we go. Look at all that lovely dirt. Okay, there we go. There we go. Off we go. We are escaping and get to the rail. So then we'll hang out there. So we're hanging out at the rail, watching all of these other guys doing their thing. No one is challenging me. That green, though, is getting close on my tail. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Here we are. There we go. Okay. Around the 3:04 mark. Here they go, and I'm going to punch it now. Bunk, dunk, dunk. Okay. There it was. Go, 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 buddy. Go, go, go. You know it. You know it. You know it. You are the king. Or queen. I think it was female. Okay. Oh, yeah, at least we won that. That's nice. Wonderful. Outstanding. Awesome. Yeah. Did we beat it? No. I think it was 143. We got 144. 1444444. Okay. Yeah. Not very good. Okay, so, yeah, we have won this one in the past. Yes, we did. This one we have not won. And we have that. We have a choice. We go to Fukushima. We could go to Zhongjiang, which is a Chyoku, which we have done. We're not doing that again. Or we can go up to Sapporo, do the 3-year-old stakes. You know what? Let's go to Fukushima. Let's do it. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's head off to Fukushima. Yeah, we're going to Fukushima. No, that's not it. No, Fudui. We don't want that. Fudui means incorrect. Yeah, we want Fukushima. We're heading off to the east. Yeah, we want that one. All right, so we're doing the Fukushima race. Now, before we do that, I just want to make sure we're okay with our Changji. That was still number 1. All right, that's fine. Okay. Awesome. Okay, but we're not. Okay, so let's take a look at this race first. 2000, and it is on turf, and we'll take a look at the horses here. All right, so we got 2 different horses here. We have a female, and that female is generic message, and we have a male, and that male is also a generic message. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try this with the female, because the male is an insert. Female's good on heavy track, and it is a front. Even though it's a 2000, I prefer that. Now, here's an interesting thing. I was just taking a look at the Fukushima race course. This race course is actually flat, but does have a gentle slope around the 940 to the 840. So from 9 to 8, don't do anything. Stay in your lane, right? But its straight stretch is roughly around the 270. So around the 300 or so, we'll punch it. All right, this is it. There we are, front runner. That's me, 4-year-old. And the prediction is me. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. I would love to win a G. That'd be nice to get this. I do need to get one under my belt. This has been a pretty awful week or month. All right, so let's take a look at that. Oh, sorry. Let's take a look at that again. Any escapes? Yeah, I got to watch out for green. Okay, green the escape. And yeah, let's watch out for green. And he's also a possibility of winning. He's not a dark horse, though. So watch out for green. Now, the one that could come up from behind, the next one is red. No, red's not. Red's, no. Is orange. Orange. Okay. So, yeah, and that is a closer. So, we got to watch out for that closer. So, it is a 2,000 meter, right? Right. So, we know the deal with that. This is the track. It is flat, except there is at the 940 to 840. We got to watch out for that incline. So, don't do anything stupid around there. And then, yeah. So, okay. 1 minute, 59.3 seconds is the record on this one. Yeah, get to the rail. You know the deal. Yeah, and hang out there as quickly as we can. Get to that rail. Get to the rail. Get to the rail. There's green. I think that was the escape, right? Okay. Okay, we're probably going to get boxed in. So, now, I'm going to stay where I am. I don't want to get too far boxed in. I might inch it up just a wee bit. Okay. All right. Now, okay, I'm going to stay right behind him. Now, at the 980, 940 to 840. Okay. So don't do anything stupid. All right, this is where the incline happens. The incline's happening now. You just saw it there. Okay, to the 840. All right. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to move up just a wee bit to this part. And now, I'm not too worried at this point. Okay. I'm going to let him do his fancy dance. So around the 3... now, go. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, buddy. You can do this. You can do this. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I won something. Okay. We won Fukushima. Excellent. I don't think we broke record, though. No, we did it in 2 minutes. That was, yeah, it was kind of slow. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. We got the G3 on that. Awesome. So at least we, I think, ended on a good note. We ended on a good note. All right. We ended on a good note. And whatever that is, go with enthusiasm. Is that what it is? Or we're entering into some tough times. We are in the month of August. And here's the list, and here's the information. I will be doing a modification of it. Looks like it is all locals again, from what I can tell. And I'm not sure which one to do at this point in time, because I'm not sure what I have won and haven't won. So, yeah. So what we'll do is, well, I guess we don't have a choice. We have to do this one here, this particular race. Oh, well, that's the way it goes, I guess. And that race is going to be in, if I can get it, in Kokira, it looks like. So we have no choice. So we're going to be in Kokira for the first week. All right. So let's just have that little wheel do its thing. There you go. Okay, so that is Kokira. But let's take a look at our Cheongji. We should hopefully still be number 1. Yes, we are. Okay, good. Excellent. So not too bad. Well, let's just face it. We didn't win any of the Gs. We won 1 at the end. At least we cleaned it up and got 1 at the end. So I'm kind of happy with that. Could have done better, though. Got 2nd places and 3rd places, but yeah, you know, that's life. So next month, yeah, no G1s. But we're doing this race next month for sure. So there you have it. All right. Well, thank you very, very much for watching. And yeah, please like, subscribe. Check out my other videos if you can. Got some good ones. Got currently, I'm doing Chocobo Stallion as well. It's been put on hold. I'll hopefully have a video for that soon. And yeah, this one here, Derby Jockey. And we got other ones in the past, like I've done, Disc Derby. And I'm also doing non-Japanese or non-horse racing Japanese horse racing game related ones. And that's Barcode Tyson Bardigan. Cool. Awesome. All right. Thank you again. And I will see you in the next video.